And we'll see what is polyphase filter. A polyphase filter is going to perform a simultaneous operation of low pass filter and high pass filter. You can see here two inputs are available, and I'm going to take output across this point. So the V out can be given in terms of V1 and V2 here, and it is done using superposition theorem. So at a time, you connect only V1, you short circuit, short V2, and find what is V out. Then you connect V2, you short circuit V1, find what is V out, add both, you will get this equation. Okay, so this V out can be, it is going to be a weighted sum of V1 and V2. So it is some portion of V1 plus some portion of V2. So I can assume this to be weighted sum of V1 and V2. And you can see if if I apply V1, if I apply V2 is going to be minus J into V1. If I apply V2 is going to be minus J into V1, then V out will be exactly going in between. V out will be like this. But if I apply V2 is equal to plus J into V1, V out will be 0. Okay, so this you can use it for producing the required amount of phase shift. So I can say if V2 is equal to minus J into V1, and rejects V1 if V2 equal to plus J into V1. So if you tune the other input to be 90-degree phase shifted version of the first input, then the output will be 0 always. But if you take V2 is equal to minus J V1, it is going to shift V1 by plus 45. And, it is going to shift V1 by minus 45 degrees to produce the V out. So this circuit can differentiate between image and the signal. So it follows a quadrature down converter. So the first case is image. So our first case is signal. Okay. So it is effectively producing a V out. And second case is image, where it is going to cancel out the image perfectly. You can see V out is going to be 0. So these are this is going to be called as polyphase filter. So when you have cascading of polyphase filters, so both attenuation and additional thermal noise considerations can be eliminated, and you have more number of resistors, so thermal noise will increase at the cost of other interfering noise. For this reason only, polyphase filters are not occasionally or only occasionally used in RF receivers. So they are very good at rejecting image frequency, but what drawback they are going to face? Resistors are there, so thermal noise will be high, and only if you cascade more number of sections it will perform effectively. Otherwise there is no effective operation from these filters. So they are going to be a complex filters when it comes to channel selection and filtering. So this completes your all the this completes you the basics of receiver architecture, and finally we have one architecture called as double quadrature down conversion.